I have really high hopes for this, but very low expectations. Because in the email they sent, they said nothing about Final Fantasy, which is, you think of Square, that's the franchise you think of. And that's what I want to see, but if they stick to what they said, there's no, 7 remake update, no 16 update, then like I said, to me I'd consider it a disappointment. Wow. Here we go. Mature 17 plus. What is this?
This planet was supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, we live in fear. The anomaly storms have forced us underground, running from a planet that considers us prey.
This looks really cool so far. At first I thought Horizon, but they're actual, like, creatures. They're not mechanical.
Mankind might be on the back foot, but we push forward. We don't hide. We don't
Be
run.
a little loud.
We are Outriders.
Oh, Outriders, of course. I haven't played that yet, actually.
Welcome to the show. We have a lot in store for you today. Updates on some of our most anticipated titles, new game announcements, and the world premiere of a new entry in one of our award-winning franchises. Be sure you stay tuned until the very end to get all of today's updates. This is Square Enix Presents. Now let's pick up with more on Outriders.
Smell the storm in your blood. Your stink of Enoch.
So what? I should play at being a god like you?
I am not playing.
Outriders, a co-op RPG shooter set in a dark, original sci-fi universe. Created by People Can Fly.
So I haven't actually played it. Is it kind of like Destiny then?
For developing world-class shooters like Bulletstorm.
So it's what it looks really close to.
This can't be happening! You people are insane! All of this is fucking insane! Oh yeah it is!
Humankind is bleeding out in the trenches of Enoch. A once beautiful planet, ravaged by a mysterious anomaly. Hyper-evolving its flora and fauna to purge the virus that is humanity. In other words, you.
Obviously.
Now, Enoch is hell off Earth.
Hell off Earth.
Leading the colonization advance party, the Outriders are devastated by an early storm. While most of the unit is wiped out, you not only survive, but are left altered, something more than human. Now, With control over time, space, and matter, the Outriders have gained access to devastating anomaly energies. Demigods
Get
strolling
like
through the
superpowers.
battlefield, the tables have most definitely turned. With the anomaly flowing through their veins, Outriders have split off into 4 classes, each offering a different customizable playstyle and extensive skill tree that, while freely respectable,
Ooh, I like skill
demands
trees.
hard choices be made. If you prefer a devious hit-and-run approach, the Trickster's manipulation of time and space will be to your tastes. Deadly up close, the Trickster will annihilate enemies with spectacular powers, such as the Temporal Slice. Or, if death from a distance is more your thing, the Technomancer combines the anomaly's powers with technology. Place deadly turrets or release climate-altering area effect weapons to take down your foe.
This is Outriders.
The Devastator class is a tank in human form, a biological
So far,
sledgehammer,
Trickster would be
difficult to kill,
more my playstyle.
to be near. The Devastator's
Don't think I'll pick this
control
up.
of Gravity allows for brutal attacks, such as the Impale ability or Gravity Jump. Finally, there's the Pyromancer. A
It's your
medium-range
caster class.
equipped to take out multiple targets at once. You may be easy to kill at close range, but you can leech energy from crowds of enemies, or detonate thermal bombs to tear their flesh apart. Regardless of your choice, confidence is everything on the battlegrounds of Enoch. Each class has its own spin on a healing mechanic, which rewards health for performing certain actions that reinforce the class's playstyle. So get out of cover, throw yourself headfirst into the fray, and think aggressive. The Outriders' journey will take them beyond humanity's furthest exploration of Enoch, as they fight to discover the source of a mysterious signal. From the snow-capped heights of Eagle Peaks, to dense jungles and arid deserts.
Looks
deadly enemies
amazing,
that
though.
adapted to
Wow.
their environment await. There's plenty to discover off the beaten path, too. Outriders is rich with side quests and additional story. You may be pulled into a search and rescue mission, drawn in to investigate a menacing cult, or asked to track and kill hyper-evolved creatures in the wild. Each quest allows you to scavenge for new gear and weapons, to wear or trade with the duplicitous street vendors of humanity's new settlements, or NPCs in your own convoy. And then, of course, there's armor and weapon mods, which allow you to further tweak your gear with modifiers that can have a dramatic effect on how your abilities play out in combat. Layer in a full crafting system, and the staggering depth of Outriders' loot system begins to become evident. You'll need to be fully in tune with your gear and abilities if you expect to survive the game's post-campaign content. Expeditions. With a level threshold to take part, Expeditions is only for the hardiest of Outriders, pitting you against the most lethal adversaries Enoch has to offer. Considered a suicide mission by most, your journey through the hellscape of Enoch is made possible thanks to the Outriders Convoy, a mobile hub which moves through the world, which can be customized with body kits, paint jobs, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, the skulls of fallen enemies. Trophies from battle aren't worth much if they can't be shown off. Your convoy will accompany you as you join a friend's game in co-op, where your achievements can get the eyeballs they deserve. This is all just the tip of the iceberg. As the Outriders travel further beyond humanity's reaches, the strange, horrific truths of Enoch begin to reveal themselves.
It just looks like RPG Destiny.
Lara Croft.
Might be worth a try.
The iconic female action hero burst onto the video game scene 25 years ago. With guns blazing and pickaxe in hand, she continues to inspire new generations today.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, and we are so excited to celebrate
Jeez.
alongside fans throughout
I remember playing
2021.
the original.
Over the years, Lara has uncovered lost tombs, solved ingenious puzzles, survived treacherous traps, and saved the world many times over. She's also become a pop culture icon who's inspired countless fans around the world to embrace
25
their
years
adventurous side
ago?
and to just keep moving through challenging times. We have some exciting partnership news to celebrate Lara's 25th, including the recent reveal of a Tomb Raider anime series in collaboration with Netflix and Legendary Television, and talent updates for the next big screen installment of Tomb Raider featuring Alicia Vikander. Lara's also all over the gaming space, and we're working with talented teams on crossovers for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint and War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Oh?
Weta's The Lost Valley statue is also progressing extremely well, and we can't wait to share the final paint with you in the coming months. And
All about some more of the Visions.
Tomb Raider cookbook is coming later this year from Inside
Check out my
Editions,
YouTube
which
for
will
some of that
help
content.
fans to bring recipes from Lara's global adventures back home. We're also announcing today a new digital bundle that will give the world a chance to play Lara's reboot adventure in its entirety. The Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor Trilogy follows Lara's origin from a survivor to the modern-day Tomb Raider. We've only just kicked off Lara's 25-year festivities, so keep an eye on our social channels for more nostalgic content, fan celebrations, and exciting surprises throughout the year.
If I don't survive, none of us will. I've come so far. I'm not turning back.
Weren't they giving them away for free or something like that?
What would you do?
And on our way out, we have one last surprise. You've seen that Lara Croft has now arrived in Fortnite, but that's not the end of our epic collaboration. Croft Manor is coming to Fortnite Creative as a playable adventure on March 23rd. Alliance Studios has been hard at work on the hub, and we can't wait for you to play it next week. Be sure to check out Fortnite Creative and Fortnite.com on March 23rd to learn more.
When you're on the go, you don't lose your passion for gaming. So we're bringing some of our most popular characters and brands to mobile. Here's a look.
Oh, don't show off this crappy Final Fantasy VII stuff that they're doing on there. That really disappointed me. First soldier. This is what was this game called? I can't remember. I remember it was really hyped up, and I just never had interest in it. And they had a lot of collabs with mobile games and stuff too. Rico was one of the characters in it, I think his name was. That's when I remember the character, but I can't remember the game. I remember that area was what they always showed off. Just Cause, that's what it was. Square Enix Montreal, so...
Greetings, 426.
That's... Oh, it's Hitman, okay. I was thinking of the other one, the Metal Gear one that they have. Why can't I remember that game either? I have some of them. It's too early in the morning. Deus Ex. I think that's what I was thinking of. I don't even know if that's Square though. VR. Oh, AR. Might be interesting, actually.
Your eyes weren't playing tricks on you. Square Enix Montreal and Taito are collaborating on a new vision for the Space Invaders brand, with an upcoming mobile game built on innovative AR technology. And now let's take a look at a few more delightful games from Taito.
Jeez, just coming at you with that music. Oh, it's like a bust a move or a bubble bobble. With anime characters. Darius. Okay. Oh, speaking of bubble bobble. Wait, is this like a bubble bobble Smash Bros? What the heck is going on?
Let's shift our attention to Marvel's
They're not really
Avengers.
letting you
Come a long way since
read
launch, and
the
today,
info on the
Earth's
screen,
mightiest heroes
jeez.
are launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the team's roster is growing.
I can't stand the comic book stuff.
You finally
It's so overdone.
arrived. Bruce? It's only the maestro now. Breathe in the desolation that surrounds you, Barton. I will save you from it all.
Every game needs faster load times.
Check out this extended gameplay from Operation Hawkeye, Future Imperfect.
Hey, Hawkeye! Long time. Good to see you. How's my dog doing? Look, he's great. I love that dog. But wait, didn't you move out today? What? No. What makes you say that? They said they were movers. Linton Francis Barton. What great timing. Do I know you?
Watchdogs. Ames hired guns.
Surrender quietly, or die noisily.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
This goon squad is going down.
Move to place.
This dude looks so out of place in this game.
That won't feel good in the morning.
This looks like a Fortnite
We've established
skin
a direct connection
with
to
a
the
bow and
future
arrow
timeline.
in a Marvel game.
I've made the necessary modifications.
So, what's your plan?
I left Fury in the future when I jumped back through the time bridge. If he's alive, I'm getting him out. Then we can use this Project Omega intel to stop the end of the world.
Fair enough. Let's find him. Got
Oh,
eyes on the
that was
mercenaries.
cool.
Knocking loose, Kate. Knocking loose.
There's no deviation on those arrows. So is this like a open world or a sandbox?
A memorial.
Like, is it online? Everyone creates like their own superhero or play as one? You see them all running around, or how does this game work?
Did you think the Supreme Leader hadn't noticed you? You shouldn't be here. And soon you won't be.
Taskmaster?
Oh, look! He's an ugly, washed-up S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in the future, too.
Nice to know some things never change.
Come on, you're leaving already? And the rats run out of their hole. You're making this far too easy. Yeah, should have known you'd survive. Always look out for yourself.
What the heck? That dude have like Hulk hands?
And now, let's take a glimpse into some upcoming content.
Oh, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Okay, didn't get my shirt dirty. Good. Yeah, I don't understand this game at all. It's probably because I just don't care, so I've never had any interest in it.
Dr. Rappaccini, I read your proposal, and I must admit, I'm disappointed. You have the men, you have the tech. All you need now is me. Full-scale invasion. So, you get me the army. I'll get you the vibranium. Sincerely, Claw.
Oh, we're still on the Marvel stuff. I see. Black Panther War for Wakanda expansion.
In this next game, you will take center stage to restore balance and happiness in a magical world.
Wonderworld.
Wonderworld.
Is
Whoa.
waiting for a hero. Or two. Because the best way to save the day is together.
So it's like a co-op puzzle platformer.
Combine your powers.
Honestly, the music is what's ruining this trailer for me.
Balance
Visually, it looked really cool, but the music is just...
is an adventure.
I don't want to do that.
Balan Wonderworld.
Next up, the world premiere of the next major Life is Strange game.
I moved to Haven Springs, I hadn't seen my brother Gabe in years.
It's just so good to see you again. Welcome to Haven.
This place is pretty sweet.
I'm glad you two met. Is this dude my best friend?
And this dude hands me the best beers?
Alex, right? I'm Steph. I didn't realize
That we all knew you were coming.
for the first time in years.
Well, what do you think?
I love it. I really let myself believe.
Welcome home.
I don't know what to believe now, except Gabe is dead. This one's for you, Gabe. Hearing everyone talk about my brother, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that.
What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident.
It wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Alex? Are you okay? No. They're definitely hiding something. What happened here?
Haven's a community. We help each other.
Alex, be careful.
There's something you should know about me. I know what other people are feeling. I can see these auras around them. If they're angry, or sad, or afraid, I feel it too. When I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it. And if somebody's feeling something big, it infects me, and I lose control. I've never told anyone. But now, I can find out what's really going on.
You'll need help.
I've got your back.
I've never actually played them before, because I didn't know what you do in the game, because that's all I ever see is characters talking.
The next major game in the Life is Strange series.
But they do look interesting.
Games. I'm Maya, also known as MXM Tune, and I'm a musician and a huge Life is Strange fan. So I'm super excited to be your host for today's show. If you're not familiar with the games, Life is Strange is a series of standalone adventures that explore dramatic, emotional stories about regular people, but with a stunning twist of the supernatural. Life is Strange True Colors features a brand new cast, power, and story, so it's the perfect place to jump in if you're new to the series. Now, let's throw the spotlight over to Deck 9 Games director Zach Garris and Erica Mori, the actor behind our brand new lead, Alex Chen, for more.
So just get like a more
Life is
in-depth
Strange
look.
True Colors is a game we at Deck 9 have been working on since 2017. It has been a real labor of love for us. We are so delighted to share it with you today. At its heart,
He
this is a game
looks
about
like
empathy,
he's CG
about
too.
how we
That was
connect to
weird.
each other. The story is driven by a complex mystery with supernatural elements, all brought to life by an incredible cast, led by our new player character Alex, played by Erica Mori.
What I love most about Alex is she's this smart, resilient young woman who, at the start of the game, has already weathered a really difficult life in the foster care system. But she still has this hope for the future, that somewhere she can find a place to call home.
At the invitation of her brother, Alex travels to the town of Haven Springs. It's a fresh start, framed against the beautiful mountain vistas, sprawling lakes, and colorful architecture, a setting that embodies the promise of every small town across America.
It's
Yeah,
her
it looks
chance to
really
start
cool.
over, in a place where she can rebuild her relationship with Gabe after 8 years apart.
Kind of reminds me when I head to like Jasper.
What's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
In Life is Strange True Colors, Alex's power, or curse, as she calls it at the start of the game, is an unparalleled empathic ability, the psychic power of empathy. It allows her to experience the emotions of other characters around her, but it's also a volatile power that can bleed into and take over her own emotions if she's not careful.
This power is a key part of the game and very much under your control. And there are plenty of opportunities to use your power as you freely explore the streets and spaces of Haven Springs.
On her very first day in Haven Springs, Alex meets our cast, including 2 new friends and potential romantic interests, Ryan and Steph, who fans may recognize from Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Our extensive cast of characters is at the heart of every moment of the game, and for the first time they're rendered using full performance capture technology, captured and animated here in-house at Deck 9.
Making this the most visually advanced entry in the series, and the true next generation of Life is Strange.
In Life is Strange True Colors, the mystery.
This guy, he looks like he's on like the edge of tears. Like he just doesn't look real.
Alex's brother dies in what appears to be an
I can't get
accident.
over that.
Alex quickly realizes there's a larger story behind what happened to him, and she's determined to get to the truth.
It becomes clear that only Alex, using her psychic power of empathy, can uncover what really happened.
We can't wait for you to experience Alex's journey. This is your chance to build your own future for her, and for the entire town of Haven Springs.
Thanks, guys. And there's one more thing. I'm excited to reveal that I'm providing Alex Chen's in-game singing voice. As a longtime fan of Life is Strange, being even a small part of this universe and of Alex means the absolute world to me. Here's a short clip of Alex.
That would be
feeling
really cool.
after having a rocky start to her first day in Haven Springs.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye.
It's creep.
Dressed like an angel, your skin makes me cry.
Well, I get like DMCA'd for this now.
In a beautiful world, I wish I was special. You're so very special.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
I am so excited for this game, and I hope that you're feeling the
No, I
exact
probably
same way
wouldn't,
after
because
this first
I'm watching their
one.
Twitch
And now
feed,
for
so
the big news that you've been waiting for.
means
We're absolutely thrilled to announce
they
that
would
the full game
too.
is coming out in September. That's right, the full game. You won't have to wait for the rest of the story. You can binge it all at once, or use the chapter breaks to take a much-needed emotional breather. You can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors right now on lifeisstrange.com. There's also one more very special thing we've yet to reveal. We're delighted to announce that Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm return in an all-new remastered collection featuring enhanced visuals and animations.
That looks really cool. That's really cool. There's so much visually in there. Wow, that was beautiful too. The artwork looks amazing on those games.
The
I
Life
just
is Strange remastered
don't know why I
collection
never
will be
played them.
available as a part of the Life is Strange True Colors Ultimate Edition, and also available standalone later on this year. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to keep an eye on the Life is Strange channels for more.
That's cool. Love the colors. I'm a big fan of like gradient
And our final
kind of
update
look.
today comes from the team at Luminous Productions.
Dark Souls? Oh.
Hey everyone, I'm Ella Valinska. Today I am super excited to finally announce that I play the lead character Frey in working title Project Athia, a brand new IP from Square Enix and Luminous Productions about a young woman in a beautiful yet threatening world.
Alright, Square. I keep forgetting I'm watching just a Square presentation.
This remarkable journey, and it's been incredibly exciting to be a part of it. Frey is a character I immediately connected with when this project was first brought to me, and I've had so much fun working with the team to bring her character to life in performance capture and voice recording sessions. While we're not quite ready to reveal everything today, we do have a sneak peek at a brand new scene from the game and the final name to share. So please enjoy.
Hide.
Is that a motherfucking dragon?
That's like the most natural reaction. Wow, it really looks like her. They did a really good job with the capture.
With that thing out there?
Forspoken. So it looks like she's controlling like the different elements. PS5, PC.
Thank you for joining us to see what's in store from studios across Square Enix. But there is more to come. Be on the lookout for our next Square Enix Presents this summer.
You're forgetting a certain franchise. So there's just a recap. So it actually is it. No Final Fantasy. I guess my initial statement was right. High hopes, low expectations, and it's unfortunately exactly what I got. Jeez, it's a lot of text. So that was it, eh? Oh, Moose Bally Ho says Moose Bally Ho. Well, I'm pretty disappointed with that. Let's see what the chat says. Sora for Smash. Actually, he would be a good Smash character. FF7 RPC. Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna say for sure. Dragon Quest, yeah. Where is the Final Fantasy VII? Yeah, exactly. I honestly thought they might do like some 16. Because we haven't heard anything about that since, what, the fall? It was just like a little trailer and that was it. No Persona, sad. I don't think Persona is Square. Outriders, hype. Quickie teaser, Persona is Atlas. Yeah, like there's... Like I said, I wasn't impressed, but as soon as I started, I said I had high hopes with low expectations, and they delivered. I think they said something about Tomb Raider doing a crossover with War of the Visions. So, possible Lara Croft unit. Near Replicant. It's Near Square? I know it's coming out, but I don't think that's just a Square game. That's the thing, this is just Square Enix. It's not, you know, PlayStation or Sony or... Well, I guess I'll call it at that then. That was not what I was hoping for. But whatever. You can't always get Final Fantasy VII news, even though that's all I ever want. So I'll kick it off there. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll upload this to YouTube too and see how people react if they get mad at me for not liking any of the games that they're pumped for. But have a good one. I'll probably stream again later tonight.